Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about representations of rational functions. And this is under general mathematics. Example, represent the rational function given by f of x is equal to x minus 2 over x plus 2. Using a table of values and plot a graph of the function by connecting points. So for our solution, let us have our table of values first. It is okay that it looks this big. No worries about it as long as you can manage it. Okay. And then for the upper part, we will be having our x. Then for the second part, we will have f of x. For the values of x, you can assign any numbers that you want to, but make sure that it is balanced. So let's have this. So we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's add more. 8 and 9. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So at the middle part, let's have 0. And then let's have here 1. We can use 1. We can also use 3 here. If you want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it's okay as long as your values of x are balanced. If you do skip counting, for example, by 2, then it's fine. If you want by 3, that's fine. If you want by 5, then it is also fine. So that's 0, 1, 3, 5, 7. So we will be having the counterpart of 1, 3, 5, 7. It will become negative 1, negative 3, negative 5, and negative 7. So the question is, how are we going to look for the values of f of x? So it is very simple. We have to substitute the value of x with our equation here, which is x minus 2 over x plus 2. I will use this part. So we have here x minus 2 over x plus 2. Let's have 0 first. So 0 minus 2 over x plus over x plus 2, that is 0 plus 2. So negative 2 over 2, that is equal to negative 1. So the value here is negative 1. Next, let's have another. Let's have positive 1. So for this, we have here 1 minus 2 over 1 plus 2. So that is 1 minus 2 is negative 1. 1 plus 2 is positive 3. So therefore, if we are going to change that into a decimal, so negative 1 over 3 is equal to 0.33. So we will be having 0.33 here. It is better that you have your decimal value of the fraction. So therefore, you will not be or you will not encounter difficulty in plotting it. Okay, next. We are done with 1. Next, let's have positive 3. So for positive 3, it will become 3 minus 2 over 3 plus 2. So 3 minus 2, that's 1. 3 plus 2, that's 5. So 1 over 5, when converted into a decimal, is equal to 0.2. So therefore, we will be having 0.2 here for us to easily plot the points later. So 0.2. Next, let's have positive 5. For positive 5, then it will become 5 minus 2 over 5 plus 2. 5 minus 2, that is 3. 5 plus 2, that's 7. So we have here 3 over 7, and that is equal to 0.43. So we will write it here. That is 0.43. Next, let's have 7. So 7 minus 2 over 7 plus 2. 7 minus 2, that's 5. Over 7 plus 2, that's 9. So we have here 5 over 9. Let's convert it to a decimal. Then it will become 0.56. So let's write 0.56 here. Next, let's have negative 1. For negative 1, we have here negative 1 minus 2 over negative 1 plus 2. So negative 1 minus 2, that's negative 3. And then negative 1 plus 2, that's positive 1. So negative 3 over 1 is equal to negative 3. So we have here negative 3. Let's continue. Let's have negative 3. So we have here negative 3 minus 2. over negative 3 plus 2. Negative 3 minus 2, that's negative 5, over negative 3 plus 2, that's negative 1. Negative 5 over negative 1, that is positive 5. So we have here positive 5. Next, let's have negative 5. So we will be having negative 5 minus 2 over negative 5 plus 2. Negative 5 minus 2, that is negative 7. Negative 5 plus 2, that is equal to negative 3. So negative 7 divided by negative 3, that is positive 2.33. Next, let's have the last part. So that is negative 7. So we have here negative 7 minus 2 over negative 7 plus 2. So that is negative 9 over negative 5. So when we divide this, it will become, so negative 9 divided by negative 5, that is 1.8. So we have here 1.8. That's positive. Now I want you to remember this, these points that we have. It is because we are going to plot it now on our graph. I am advising you to have your Cartesian plane for you to be able to plot your graph. Okay, ready? Let's have it now. I will erase the writings here. Then let's have the Cartesian plane. So this is our Cartesian plane. And remember that earlier we have solved for the table of values. We have here x and f of x values. But first, let's have the numbers on our Cartesian plane. So for this, we have here, let's have this by 1. So this is 1, 2, after 2, of course, we have 3. I will write it here. So we have here 1, 2, 3. Let's use another Cartesian plane which has numbers in it. So I'll just get it. So this is the Cartesian plane that I am talking about earlier. So it is better to use when it has numbers already. So we have here, let's plot the points that we have earlier. So the first point, let me just write it for you, is 0 and negative 1 at the middle. But of course, let's have the first number that we have. So that is negative 7 and 1.8. So we have here, let's say this is A. because this is the first pair of number or coordinates that we have. So that is -7 and 1.8. And then we have here the second one. So that is -5 and 2.33. Also, we have here letter C. So that is -3 and 5. For letter D, we have here -1 and -3. For letter E, we have here 0 and -1. For letter F, we have here 3 and 0.2. For letter G, we have here 5 and 0.43. And for letter H, we have here 7 and 0.56. Now let's plot the points. Let's start with letter A here. So let's look for -7 in our x. Since it is until -6, we will just add -7 here. This is the value of your x. This is x, this is y. Always remember that. The first coordinate is the x. -7 and 1.8. So 1.8 is here. So this is A. Next, let's have -5 and 2.33. This is -5 and 2.33 is somewhere here. This is letter B. And then we have here also letter C, that is -3 here, and then 5, that's here. And then we have -1 and -3, and it's here. -1 and -3. Then we have here 0 and -1, it is here. So A, B, C, this is D, -1. E is -1 and -3, that's D. E is 0 and -1. Letter F, we have here +3 and 0.2. 0.2 is somewhere here. So this is, let me just plot it here. This is letter F. And then for letter G, we have here 5 and 0.43. 5 and 0.43, it is here. It is greater than 0.2. So it should be here, near at the middle of 0 and 1. So this is G. Let's label it. Let me just add some point here, so therefore you can easily identify where is it. And then for the last part, we have here 7. Let's add 7 here since we don't have 7. And 0.56. 0.56 is greater than 0.43, so therefore it is somewhere between here. So this is H. So we have to connect our points. Let's connect it. So the first point is here. This one. Let me just repeat it. Don't forget to put an arrow to indicate that it is infinite. That is the first part. And then this is the second part. D, E, D, E, F. Let's have it again. D, E, F, G, and H. Please don't forget again to put an arrow here. This is how it looks like, the graph of our function. And that's it. We already created a table of values and a graph. So that's it. I hope that you have learned something today. This is the part 1 of our video. Kindly look for the part 2 of this topic. If you have inquiries, kindly message us via FB page, The Honors Tutorial. Thank you and God bless. Bye for now.